faces a serious road test against a top 25 opponent. Can they dodge the upset and keep that #1 intact? And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway.
Away to get us going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. So Alabama's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys with a focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. The shotgun running play call. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Catch made on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short in the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time. Allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Grab down the middle. It's Portman. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. And here comes the punter onto the field. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So Penn State's offense out there for their first possession. It was a passing game, frankly, Kirk, that struggled to make plays. Now they face an elite corner. See what they can do.
Well, if I'm the offense coordinator, you have to pay your respects to one of the top corners in the game. But you know what he doesn't like to deal with is a wide receiver that's going to be getting some of the underneath throws, blocking, being physical. Make his day tough. Don't make it easy where he can play out in space and come up with interceptions. Really make work with some pre-snap ways to make him have to. Chris, this is what I'd love to see from the defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Now we're going to draw play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Nittany Lions will send their punt team onto the field. Touchdown tie. The special teams produce a score. Wow, so the punt return all the way to the house. to put his team in front now.
Well, that's one way to do it, right? You don't have to worry about your own offense putting points on the board when you get a score from the return team. 6 points. Heck of a return, and they're up.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And a player is down injured after that last play. Let's take a timeout or then check him out. Keeping it on the ground here. Look out, room to run here. Breaks into the clear. The 30, past the 20.
Oh, my, what a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. The sure hands. It's Washington. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up with the 36. See what the call is on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Simpson. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. That's caught. It's Miller. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Gets the first and still running. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Alabama.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Knocked right down. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Back to pass. It's Allen. The pocket breaking down. Caught over the middle. It's Pena. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And the Nittany Lions will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. That has been in large part the reliance on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Offense rolling the dice on this 4th down call. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. He grabs it inside the 20.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks really worn down.
He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Offense facing second and goal.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
After is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Back to pass. It's Simpson.
It is intercepted.
Oh, how I love when this happens. The big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking tackles. They test the middle. He gets stuck. That one goes nowhere.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Lets it go quickly.
He's got it in the open.
And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. The Nittany Lions hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. And they'll try the quarterback sneak. I don't think he broke the play. The defensive front rising up to stop it.
And this is exactly what you cannot have happen on a quarterback sneak. The offensive line just gets blown up. There was no chance of making that first down. It's a smart play by the defense, knowing it was coming and getting a tackle for a loss.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Wow, great stop here by this defense to bring us to fourth down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this
Touchdown, Penn State. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, what here from this offensive coordinator? Instead of throwing the football, they decide to get behind the offensive line, get physical with this defense, and pound it into the end zone.
PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying in the ground.
Oh, and the keeper slashing through the defense, enough for a first down. It's the 2 minute. Take the lead before the break. First down and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They were not going to catch him that time.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And the PAT is good. The PAT game here in the 2nd quarter now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner trying to create good field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. To throw, it's Allen. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Timeout call by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is outstanding by this offense. 3rd down conversion. The wideout sells that he's going to go downfield, turns and breaks back to the quarterback, sees the quarterback's eyes, and he puts the football right on his numbers. Very nice conversion on the curve.
The Nittany Lions with 1st and 10 here.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That's caught. It's Pena.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Grab near the sticks. It's Ross. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender and he throws the interception.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Scanning the field. It's Simpson. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Porton. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. That is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Tuscaloosa. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. Two teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. They stop at the 19. Good job. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. It's an out route. The catch made. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Gain moves the ball to the 38. Another first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Looking to pass. It's Allen. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He's looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. They're going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. They will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Still a tie ball game here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Oh, over the middle. It's Portman. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Miller. Creative running there. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. The offense really clicking here. And the quarter bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Touchdown! As the QB fights his way into the end zone.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
Returner looking to make a play here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Play action here on 1st down. On the run here. Let's it go. Quick throw, catch made. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. They're going to run it here. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Short pass finds the tight end. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Singleton. Nowhere to run, but corralling from no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Here's the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
It's a draw to the back. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
How about that? Run the football on 3rd down. Almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is give a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. To throw. It's Allen. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Moving at the 2nd level of defense now. They'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it. But you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We reach the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's 4th down and long.
Fielded near the 20. The coverage seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see. Football comes out, and the defense comes up with the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
On 1st down, it's play action. Fires it to the wideout. He can't stop him. Touchdown time. This offense cannot be stopped.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They are really in a hole here, and that turnover in the last possession did not help. Running out of time in the pocket. Breaks an open space.
Well, it's another positive play. Look at back and look at the score. You still need a couple of touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play. Nittany Lions will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. The senior with an outstanding grab there.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down.
And it just away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down. 2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. A quick throw to the right. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Hold. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Important second down play coming up. To the air, it's Aller. Delivers quickly to the left side. Pass caught on a comeback route. It wraps him up after the catch. He's just short of a first down. It's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play caller is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And they've got him on the blitz.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. Quick throw over the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. Tackle right after the catch, but they'll spot the ball down at the 15. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Takes the handoff again. And the defense smothers him for no gain. They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. On the run, it's Singleton. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. That's a crucial score. Kirk makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will be returned. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Leaning on the run game here late. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner to stop him for a loss.
Well, with the lead here, this is where you want to just take your time. The defense, as we know, they are looking to do anything they can to create an aggressive play to try to create a turnover. So you got to work that clock, but also protect the football. I'm sure the coach right now is preaching to all his guys and reminding them about ball security at this point in the game.
The punt team making their way on the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So here's the first play of the drive now, the beginning of the 41. To throw, it's Allen. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down with a huge play at this stage of the game. We're home to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Wide open downfield. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty,
and the offense moving backwards. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. They look to throw it here on second down.
looking for a late deep throw. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense stops him short of the mark. It's fourth down. Now the offense will take a timeout here with 30 seconds remaining. Here we are late in a one-score game. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Their last chance here. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big fourth down stop.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
So what an entertaining battle here today. But in the end, Kirk, the number one ranked team couldn't make enough plays to dodge the upset here.
Well, it's hard to have your fastball working every single week when you have that bullseye. And sometimes the pressure is just too much. And you make some mistakes that you don't normally do. And I think that's exactly what we saw today.